DNS configuration is critical to ensuring that your emails are able to be delivered and not considered spam by mail servers. DMARC reporting is like your email security report card. It shows you who's sending emails on your behalf and whether those messages are passing authentication checks. It helps you spot spoofing attempts, protects your domain from phishing, and builds trust with your recipients. When you set up DMARC, mail servers that get your emails send back status reports to the admin email listed in your DNS records. It's like getting a daily email checkup from around the internet, letting you know what's working and what's not. This module can audit your DNS configuration to identify email deliverability problems, and can automatically download DMARC emails, parse the report data, and give you a view over the health of your email setup. To get started, download and place the module on your Odoo server. Navigate to your apps page and select Update Apps List to make the module available. Install the module. After installation, you'll have a new menu item, DMARC. Navigate to it. Create a record for each domain name that you wish to manage. If you haven't created DNS records for SPF, DMARC, and DKIM, you should do that before proceeding. When you create a new record, Odoo will retrieve the DNS records related to your email settings. After retrieving DNS records, Odoo will perform an audit analysis over your DNS data. Any errors or warnings will appear in a new tab named Errors. Initially, you may find that an error is reporting for missing a DKIM record. DKIM is a DNS record that defines a public key for decrypting sent emails. Because, unlike DMARC and SPF records, there's no convention on the name for this DNS record, Odoo may not be able to retrieve this record automatically. In this case, simply send an email from the domain concerned to the email address specified for your DMARC reports. This will be specified in your DMARC DNS record. When Odoo fetches your DMARC reports, it will find your email, see that it's from a defined domain in Odoo, will retrieve the DKIM selector name from the email header, and then fetch the DNS record. The audit will then execute over the new known DNS records. Now let's configure Odoo to fetch your DMARC emails. Navigate to Servers and click New. Enter the details for the email account that you have your DMARC emails sent to. This will be the email account specified in your DMARC DNS record. Click Test and confirm. The module uses standard Odoo functionality to periodically check for new emails. When a new DMARC email arrives, Odoo will call the module to get the attachment containing the report and add the report data to your database. If you wish to fetch emails now, click Fetch Now. Only unread emails will be fetched. If you're moving from another DMARC reporting solution, you can mark old emails as unread in order to fetch historical DMARC reports. And that's all that you need to do to set up DMARC reporting. Any new emails will now add to the DMARC report data in your database and will be available for reporting. Now let's look at what email activity, as reported by DMARC, looks like. To view graphs of your DMARC data, select Reporting All. By default, the chart will show 90 days of data by day. Data will be grouped by disposition, so we can see delivered versus quarantined versus rejected. If we select a data point on the chart, we can see the underlying data. In this case, we are seeing a record for an email that was quarantined. Taking a closer look, we can see that the email failed both DKIM and SPF, and the sender was Google. Google is not authorized to send email for this domain, hence the SPF failure. And the sender clearly didn't have the private key to match the DKIM public key, hence the DKIM failure. The DMARC record for the domain specified quarantine, so the receiving server, which we can see as Yahoo, did their job correctly and didn't forward this email to the user's inbox. Exactly what we want. Graphs are also available for failures, volume by sender, and volume by domain. The individual records behind these reports are also available by activating the debug mode. You can add debug equals 1 to your URL to enter debug mode. After doing so, you'll see additional menu items under the DMARC menu. The Records menu will display the individual DMARC report entries obtained from your DMARC emails. Take some time to familiarize yourself with the reporting, then set yourself the task of periodically reviewing your email activity. And that's it. Thank you for choosing Genesis Works.